Hi guys, welcome back to another edition of MJFM. Just a quick update on the transfer situation where we're searching for these players. I have just signed, or as of I've signed Kelvin Batoloman. I mean, you can say that, fair play to you. Obviously, Ojero again, 16-year-old promising striker. Add to my youth, yes please. Pau Torres has come up as a recommended centre-back target. Now, I was saying in another video that I don't like my defence. I gotta be honest. I struggled with Harry Maguire. He's overrated. He's just a slabhead, isn't he, really? Pau Torres, and now his stats on Foot Manager, unbelievable. Unbelievable. At the Euros, I've seen him. He's a little bit shaky, but this isn't real life, is it? It's just a game. You want to put Liverpool and PSG. I'm going to add into shortlist. I have a lot to my shortlist. I do. I'm not one to dive straight in. Let's have a look now. What are they going to tell me? Probably stuff I already know. Halfback, first team. Okay, so we've got Matic and Fred. Obviously, we know that. Boubacar Kamara. I mean, let's have a look. Oh, yes. He's like a slightly older Camavinga, isn't he? Literally, slightly. His media description is a wonder kid. Now, that does intrigue me because by the time they get to 21, they lose that media description. They just become either a defensive midfielder or a winger. They tend not to become world beaters unless they are exceptional. Could I? If we put him at halfback, what's his stats like for halfback? Heading's decent, passing, well, yeah, underlined. Decisions, yes, for 20-year-old. Composure, yes. Bravery, aggression. Do you know what? I don't do this often. I'm going to make a bid. As you can see, 36 million in the bank, or 36.5, just over. I do like this. About making transfers. I mean, the instalment process, so clever. So for 12 months, I do 3 instalments. Now, he's 20, they're going to want a bid, aren't they? So over the 12 months, 3 instalments, if we do 10 million, that's 3.3 million each transfer budget deduction. That takes up to 18.5. Still with my current season costing me 8.5, or just over 8.5, 8.75. 50 games. Now, in my younger days, I used to go stupid and just go 50 games, right, I'll give you 2.5 million when he reaches that. As I've become a bit more accustomed to dealing with this sort of thing and the transfers, I am starting to realise you don't need to spend that much silly money. So after 50 games, I will give you 300k, Marseille. I mean, I wouldn't turn my nose up at that. If I win the Premier League, I will give you. I'll be quite tight with that. I'll give you 1.4 million. Per league appearance, they do like this. They do. The AI tend to like this. I'll give you 76 per game. That takes my current up to 9.25. That's still good. Still good. Potential value 21 million in total. Always. Percentage of profit, I will go 20%. I could, if he doesn't turn out to be the player I want, I could then cash in. I doubt I will, though, to be honest, because he can't be worse than Matic. He's got to be better than Matic. I'm going to lock this in. Now, I love this. It just means they can't argue. I will leave the fee open. Because I think, fair enough, I'll give them a little bit of leeway. But in terms of everything else, there's no compromise for me. 21 million in total. Come on now, take that. Take it. Okay, so we bidded for him. Declan Rice, yes. Obviously, I think, given how classy he is, naturally fit, his agent is the problem. But also our transfer fee, man. Not right now. I'll add you to shortlist, but cross that bridge when we come to it in the summer. Centre backs. Pau Torres will come up. Let's add him to the shortlist. I've got another George Koundé, 73 million. And he says he would fit into the core group. The only issue is he needs to learn the language. Not an issue. You can just send him on a course. Again, shortlist. And then Sutalo, what's he saying? Yes. Is he for loan? I'm sorry, I say a lot, and I talk to this is me trying to reason with myself about making these decisions. Oh, you 6'2". Do you know what? 20-year-old. Yeah, let's have him scouted, please. Because I don't know his interest. If he's interested. Goalkeeper now. I guarantee you comes up with Donnarumma and Volker Ferenc. Oh no, a new one. Losone. 23-year-old. Useful. That tells me that he won't be much more than a backup. Compare with. We'll go the main man, De Gea. Yes, De Gea is going to absolutely dominate him. Not as much as I thought he would, actually. Not as much. Okay, realistically, he's going to be challenging Dean Henderson. I do fancy Dean Henderson, but Donnarumma, yeah, contract up 2021. Always guarantee you he will I'll put him on 6 month waiting list. That takes me to December, potentially get him on a free. But I can guarantee you he will sign a contract with AC Milan extension. Just a given. And that's it for keepers. Okay. I'm not going to do other. I'm just going to send me that, please. It's Ed Woodward. We got a clue what's going on. They're disappointed in this to sign him. But if I that's what I was going to do, double intensity on these players. I'm not that bummed about that. I think he's got so much potential. Okay, so if I go to training, this I find very, very good. Double the intensity. I will also double that one, and I'm going to go normal intensity. So I am going to overwork these players a lot. A lot, guys. I reckon they're a fan of this one, obviously. Let's send them on a course, learn the lingo. Cost me 750. Could be another Hannibal Mejbri, another wonder kid from France. Let's hope he can live up to the hype. Let's hope. What's his expected rating? Very good rating for senior team potential. So we'll take that. Waiting on the Boubacar Kamara. Probably run out of time for that one in this video, to be honest, just to see if we can get him or not. I will keep you guys up to date. I will keep you updated on how that goes, and I will not make sure that you don't miss the confirmation of him if he decides to join, if Marseille accepts. Also got to try and offload Brandon Williams on loan. Porto wanting. Interesting. As far as that goes, guys, I think we'll call it a time there. Thank you for watching. Take it easy, guys.